Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, hello.
We back with the pink socks and everything, peoples. Hell yeah. Pinky socky. All right. So we're just gonna start this thing right off with a couple of freaking clips. One that Brad shared with me. Yes, look at that. And I don't okay, cool. That's already set and ready to go. Let me play this real quick. It is really stupid, but let me fire this thing up because this is a speed and agility martial arts ninja warrior course. I say that tongue in cheek, of course, but check this bad dude out right here. This is pretty awesome.
Power Baby Martial Arts Ninja Warrior course. Up next, Tyler Washington. Let's see how fast he can run the course. This is a great test of agility, speed, and technique. Here we go. 9 seconds.
Okay, that is some of the. I mean, I know it's a joke, but
Is
there's.
It makes you wonder.
I bet there's people out there that are like, "That's really good, bro." Like, I need to do that. I mean, that would be. I would personally, for me, that would be pretty good if I could just like do a fucking tumble over and smack a board without hurting myself. That'd be pretty good for me at my age, but in my younger days, be like, wow, that guy's trying out for the fucking Special Olympics, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was real, to be honest with you. Like people,
I mean,
like
yeah.
he might think that's impressive. I don't know.
Okay, let me put it this way. I hope that's a joke. I
Right.
hope that that's just some corny shit that somebody decided to do and went, ha. But in today's world,
Yeah, it's possibility could be real.
all right,
People think they're
let me
actually good at something.
let me pull up this other clip then. I think this one's going to be way more enjoyable just because of the outcome. I hope this is the right one. It should be. All right. Let me play this one.
And break. Face your partner. Kung Nei. Shake hands. Okay, rotate. All right, everyone just have a seat for a second. Have a seat. Now, I'm noticing that a lot of y'all are just throwing single kicks and punches. What you need to be doing is following those through with some combinations. Okay? Let's start with the simple one, shall we? Right hand block. Left hand throws the distracting back fist. Number one side kick, followed through with a spin crescent kick to the head. Sound easy enough?
Sir.
Okay, let's try it out. Rick, Marge, hop up.
Sir.
Okay. Marge, ready, stance?
Sir.
Okay. Rick, we're going to have you on the attack first. Throw a round kick. Block with the right, distracting back fist, number one side kick, and spin crescent kick. There we go. Boom. Got him. Got him. Got you, didn't she, Rick?
No, I was just doing what you told me to do.
Well, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Think you can beat this combination? I think Marge and I know different, don't we, Marge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do this again. Marge, ready stance.
Sir.
Keep your eyes on Rick, and don't forget the distracting back fist. That's the key. Rick, you come with whatever you got. Full contact, no holds barred, okay? I'm gonna warn you, I don't think you're gonna like how this ends, hotshot. Face your partner.
Sir.
Kung Nei. Sparring stances. C-check. She's still alive? Somebody check her pulse, please.
Okay. I can see that happening in real life.
Have you ever seen that movie?
I have not.
It's pretty good.
It looks pretty funny. Just from that clip there, it looks like it'd be pretty fucking amusing. I mean, it's bad enough when you uppercuts her, but then you just fucking kicks her right in the fucking head. Oh god dang it. You listen, let's just face it. Somewhere in the world, that shit has happened. Like
for
somebody's
sure.
like,
I hope.
oh, somebody's got their head caved in.
Yeah.
So years ago, I was good friends with this guy, and to me, he just turned into a total douchebag. So we didn't hang out anymore, and he like joined this local like taekwondo class, and then another friend of mine used to be in a class, and he stopped taking the classes and all that. But he called me one day, and he's like, "Hey, there's going to be a karate tournament in Sullivan." He's like, "You want to go?" And I'm like, "Okay, let's go." Well, then my old friend was there, and I could not help it. Like, dude got kicked in the stomach and like folded him like a taco and knocked him back. I we were sitting up in the upper deck of this bleachers in this gym, and I just jumped up and I was like, "Yeah!" And my buddy's like, "Don't do that." I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, what did my? Because people were like, "What are you doing?"
Nobody was cheering. You're the only one.
A couple people were like clapping, but nobody got up as emphatically as I did, and like fist pump, like "Yeah!" Because I wanted to see him get his dick pushed in, and so yeah, my buddy's like, "Yeah, don't do that." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I thought this was like a boxing match where you just
Yeah.
get up and cheer when somebody gets knocked down. Apparently, that's not
I don't know
the
why it
correct
wouldn't
way.
be.
I know. I'm like, dude just got knocked down like hardcore. And in his typical fashion, because any sort of pain, he would like really exaggerate it. So he's like, oh, he's getting up. He's like holding his ribs and shit. And I was like, I really hope he broke something. But
Hopefully.
well, here's
Hopefully
the
he's
thing.
dead.
He's not. I see him on Facebook once in a while.
Oh.
Here's the thing. When we were, I think high school, early high school, I think. Anyway, he and I like met up in the hall. We were both going to the same. We both had the same PE class, so we were racing to the locker room, and the volleyball net was up. Now, here's the problem. I'm kind of a dick, right? And I just the dude would he always over exaggerated any pain. He always acted like he was dying. So we're running full tilt across the gym floor, and then I duck the volleyball net. Well, it caught him like right here and like whipped him back, and he hit the floor, and he's laying there going, and I was like, I just walked into the locker room. Dude broke his fucking collarbone and got a mild concussion. I left him laying in the fucking gym floor.
Wow.
I was like, oops.
yeah. Oh, is that what happened? Is
It's
that
like,
what
oh
that
shit, he
noise
actually
was?
got hurt. Like, oopsie. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like a dick about it now, but back then I was like, eesh. So yeah, that was not one of my better moments in my younger life, like so many of the other ones that I can think of in my head.
Yeah. What?
Yep.
Scared me. It was loud.
So yeah. You ever
I
do
guess-
anything like that, dude? Like just think like, they're fine, and then they weren't fine.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're driving out to the woods with a shovel and
Some lie and shit, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
damn it, not again.
Wait a minute. I've already been to these woods. I got to go somewhere else.
Yeah, you find other bodies.
And you're like,
You dig a hole and it's like, fuck. There's already one
Just-
there.
just keep hitting the fucking skulls, and you're like, the fuck?
Well, I got a
Unbeknownst-
problem.
Unbeknownst to you, like at some serial killer's dumping ground for years, and you just,
It's your own. You just
oh,
lost,
you don't even, you
yeah,
lost
you
track.
lost count. You're like, oh fuck.
You're out there. You get caught because you're out there like, how many did I kill? And you're like,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. God, I'm up to 9. And then like, what are you doing out here? And you're like,
10. Let's say it's gonna be 10. It's like fuck, I gotta dig another one.
yeah, I don't remember who I was talking to the other day at work. And I said, I don't know why the thought just kind of sprung to mind one day driving into work, but I'm like, I wonder if there's ever been a time I've been on the highway, because you hear about all these people being abducted nowadays. It's like big news. But like back, 10, 15 years ago, you didn't hear about it as much. And I'm always just like, I wonder how many times I've driven down an interstate somewhere and there's somebody in the trunk of a car, like tied up in a van, and I just drove right past it. Like, you don't know, you can't see inside the vehicle. I just wonder if if I've ever driven past somebody who's active, actually being abducted at that time. Nobody knows they're missing yet. There's no like alert out for be on the lookout for this van, plate number, whatever. You're just driving. And the guy's just like tooling down the road, all like nonchalant. You're like, yeah, but somebody's had a body in their freaking vehicle at one time.
Never thought about that, but I will now.
Yeah, because I mean, I wonder what statistically the odds of that would be. Like I mean, as many cars, different cars as you passed on the road in your life. Again, major interstates, major highways. There could have been one person like being abducted, and you just had no idea. You're just doing your own thing. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
feel bad about it because I mean, like, what am I gonna do? But
Right.
if you run them off the road, you might kill the the abductee.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was wondering about that the other day. I don't remember it was that and like, oh, someone's like, there's either a dead body in there or someone that's being abducted, and you're just like, I gotta get to work. I hate this shithole place.
Yeah.
And this other guy's like, hoping to get fucking pulled over.
I was hoping today there was a guy in front of me who was swerving from over one line to the other. Like, I mean, I was like, about called the cops. Have you ever done that? You ever called the cops on it? Somebody driving erratically? I have a couple times, but I didn't.
The last time my wife and I went to Minnesota, there was one of those like like a Penske, like those rental like box trucks. And this dude is like back and forth the lane. He comes over the line a couple times, especially around a curve. And there was cars coming. And I told my wife, it's like, Jesus Christ, we're about to witness a fucking wreck. And I finally told her, I was like, just fucking call 911 because we caught sight of him at one point, like we could kind of see. And it looked like he was driving, but he was like slumped forward. So I was like, we don't know if he's having like a medic because it looked like an older gentleman. Don't know if he's really tired or if he's having a medical emergency or what's going on. And as my wife is on the phone with emergency response or whatever, he gets off on an exit ramp and goes down, and we couldn't see if he like turned left. We just told him what exit he got off on, what the truck looked like. And they're like, all right, we'll see if we can find a unit around there that can go check it out. But yeah, I thought he was going to smoke a couple cars head on. So I just kept backing off of him because I was like, I don't want to be in the wreck. But I think that's really the only time I've ever called the cops on somebody because I was like, no, actually, before cell phones, I stopped at a police station and said, there's a dude driving X car with this plate number. And I said, same thing. He was just all over, back and forth. And I'm like, So I got close enough to get his plate number and could see what kind of car it was. And I backed off and like at the next town I pulled in. I don't know if they contacted anybody or not. Who knows? They might have been like, well, hope he makes it home. I don't even fucking with that guy and just let him go. But yeah, I've never, generally I just get super mad and I just fantasize about like like pitting them like the cops do and then like spin off the road out of control, except I don't want to damage my own shit. So I'm like, I can't do that. I'm not the police.
Yeah, it'd be fun though. I want to do that every day. Every day. Just like, God damn. Get off the fucking road.
You're just every day you get in a car and you're like, I hope it's today. I hope today. You get some like old freaking tank Buick 80 something model, like LeSabre or something that weighs like 5,000 pounds. And you're like, dear Lord, let today be the day that I put this big old beast to use and just sling him off the road. Again, I don't know if I've told this story or not on this show, but leaving work when I was on the first time they had weekend shift there at work several years back, and some dude is like all over his lane, and I was like, God dang it. And I wanted to get around him. I wanted to get home. And I get up beside him. He has a cell phone like this on the steering wheel playing like Clash of Clans. And I told my wife when I got home, I said, we need to go out and buy some old like beater shit box. And she's like, why? I go, because honestly, if I'd have been in a car like that, I would have just like thunk and hit him. And then said, man, he had his phone up. He ran into me and then he spun off the road and went off in a median. Not my problem. God, I was so freaking mad. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? You can't wait till you get home to play that fucking game. Are you kidding me right now? Like, that's the best thing in your life? I gotta get my client up, bro. Like, just wait till you get home. Yeah, he's just playing away all over his fucking lane. I'm like, so I just sped past him and got away from him.
That's good.
I didn't want to. I did not want
I
to.
know.
Actually, I wish I was like, boy, if I had a pistol in my car right now, I'd just kind of like take a tire out, get behind him, kind of aim in front, bam. I figure after one shot, he's probably gonna be like, I think I really pissed that guy off, and he might stop doing it. That guy's shooting at me. I bet the cops would be like, "It's fine, you can go home, sir. Thanks for doing your civic duty today."
No, he's dead. No more questions here. Flipped, ran off the road, flipped it, died while doing what he loved, playing Clash of Clans.
You know, that is one thing I think about.
He was
Like,
actually texting his daughter. He had to go to work that day. He's like, honey, I'm gonna be there for your 10th birthday party. I got your present in the
He
car,
doesn't
and
even-
it's like it's a dog,
it doesn't even complete the sentence.
and you
And
killed
it's-
the dog. He's doing it by he's doing it by voice, and he's like, "Oh no, oh shit, I'm
And then he-
dying."
In his dying clutches, he just hits send.
He hits FaceTime, and his kid gets to fucking watch him die.
Like that one
He's
video of
like,
that
"I
kid,
got you this puppy." It's just hamburger meat, and it's like
just
and
pink.
fur.
All you see is pink mist and shit.
pink
You're
sock, yeah, pink sock dog.
Like, it lands on the fucking shifter and it comes flying
Yeah,
off.
and
And
he's
just,
like picks it up, and it's just like, oops.
cops are like trying to like, how are we gonna get rid of this dog? And I was like, rip it off of there.
They feed it to the canine.
Yeah, the canine comes in there, eats it off
Yeah.
the shifter.
Yeah. And then they give the canine to the little girl as a present, and it kills her. It attacks her because she
Or it just
accidentally-
starts shitting out dog bones, and she's like,
she accidentally said something in German, and it fucking starts attacking her.
right for the throat.
Yeah.
She's like, 9. And the dog's like, it's like its trigger word, and it's like, she's like, what's the dog doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That fucking Louis
And you
CK.
just go along to work, just like, hey, dude, who gives a shit? Guy flipped his car.
Not knowing all the
Yeah.
circumstances behind it.
Everybody died in that story.
There's a dude that's retired now from where we work, and he was talking about he was going to work one day, and there was a gal walking along the shoulder of the bridge. And he's like, I was kind of running a little behind, but he's like, part of me like wanted to stop and find out, like, his a car broke down, need some help. But he's like, maybe she's just walking, So he goes to work. Oh no, she jumped off the bridge. And he's like, later on I found out she jumped off the bridge, and he's like, I might have been able to save her life, He's like, but she didn't like look distraught. She was just kind of walking along. So he's like, I didn't think nothing of it. Yeah, she fucking jumped off into the Missouri River later. I was like, egads. That make you feel kind of like a piece of shit for a little bit.
No,
At least for an
I don't think so. I don't know. So I just ask everybody walking along the road, like, hey, you're going to jump? No. Okay.
and they're like, there's not a bridge here. And you're like,
Fuck
I'm
you. I'm
Oh, no.
not jumping.
I don't know. I thought maybe, if you jump and you land wrong, you might break your ankle. They're like, it's a 2-foot drop. Like, worse things have happened, buddy. Calm
Yeah.
down. Yeah, you're
Trying to
just
save your
driving along,
life.
see somebody in the median and like, don't jump. And they're like the people that walk by somebody who's wrecked their car and they're like, you can't park there, mate. And they're like,
Yeah.
fuck you. I love those videos. Absolutely love them. I haven't had the chance to do that to anybody yet. Like, hey man, you can't park there, and just watch them fucking lose their shit. And you're like, and you just keep going. Then my luck, I'd wreck down the road. Like
Yeah.
especially if it was like snowy highway or something, and all of a sudden I start spinning. I'm like, here comes karma to kick me in the dick.
Yep. O'Doyle rules.
I'll admit there's been times on my commute in there where there's been snow on the road and I got people just blasting past me, and there's a very large part of my brain that goes, I hope I get up the road and they're just off there in the ditch, just
Oh, I
in the
know.
median, not even rolled over, just in there stuck. So I can just
Yeah.
stop the car and go, hey, that's what happens when you drive too fast on snow, you moron. And then
Yeah. Freeze to death, bitch. And then shoot at him.
just go over there and cut their
the fuck?
gasoline.
Yeah.
Good luck keeping warm now, asshole. And they're like, Jesus Christ. Like,
That guy really doesn't like speeders.
oh, Jesus Christ. It's a good thing I keep these pliers in my car. Click. You guys out there smoking a cigarette?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Hey, at least you got a way to stay warm now, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah.
Take off running. Dude, so I don't know. You've probably seen news articles. There's a winery it's about 20 minutes from my house. Dude, they spent 3 years building this thing. Fancy. One of my coworkers went in there and he said they brought in some like fireplace looking thing from some old bakery in New York and had it hauled in there and set it up. Apparently it was gorgeous on the inside of there. So I had this like 1920s like murder mystery thing there Saturday night. And the last employee to leave was like 11:30, and then like at a little after midnight it caught fire and burned the whole thing down. There's hardly anything standing.
When did that happen? Just
Saturday night.
oh my god, dude.
So like half
Yeah.
hour after the last person left, it fucking erupted into flames. And by the time they got there, it was so engulfed. It's a total loss. I mean, a total loss. It's
That is- Where's it at? what town?
it's in Bay, Missouri.
Bay?
Mm-hmm. BAY. So yeah, it's just, I mean, so this couple owns like another wedding venue, but it's going south out of Owensville down 19 towards Cuba. They got that one built, and then they built this Wynwood Winery place in Bay. And there were some old buildings there, and it's like they rehabbed and then added a huge section on. You're that whole new section just they said total loss, which from the pictures outside, you're like, holy shit. But yeah, it took them 3 years to get it done. And within a few hours, it was completely gone. And I was like, dude, I'm going to tell you something funny. I'm not insinuating anything. There's a guy I know that lives like 4 or 5 houses up from there. And he was telling me, he's like, yeah, he goes, you know, my wife and I would sit on the porch at night and had a really great view of the night sky. He's like, but they leave all those lights on, like outside on all the time. And he goes, they're so bright. He's like, you can't even sit on the side in the back porch anymore because it's just bleeding light all the way through. And my wife and I were joking, is like, maybe he got tired of the outside lights.
Yeah, no shit.
Molotov cocktail that bitch. I'm like, ta-da. But yeah, I don't remember how many, God, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands or probably millions of dollars they put into that thing, but it's just total loss. And I'm like, Jesus freaking Christ. Can you imagine spending all that time and money to build something and it just,
No, I'm looking at pictures of it now. It's fucking crazy.
yeah, it was a bad deal for them. Feel bad for them just putting all that money in and then it just gone. And they had, I guess they had weddings and other events planned there, and they were able to all but my daughter works for them like part-time, but she works at both venues wherever they need her. And she said they got all but like 2 or 3 rescheduled, probably at their other venue here in Owensville. But yeah, they had to, because if not, they would have had to pay all those deposits back to people, which, you know how those wedding venues are. The deposits can't be fucking cheap at all.
Oh, you know.
My daughter's getting married at one outside of Beaufort. A deposit for hers is like $2,000. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I just feel like at this point, Eric, we should build two things:
I
a
was just
wedding,
gonna say, holy
a,
shit.
a wedding venue, and a Somali daycare. Because one of them we don't even have to have kids show up; we could still get a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And the other one we just have to worry about getting events. And if we don't get a lot, we just pull Somali daycare money over to the wedding venue.
And just burn it down.
Yeah, for insure it for way more than what it's worth, and then
Oh yeah.
collect the money. Just pay some dude to show up and just randomly just like
Yeah. You left your priceless jewels in there. They're all gone.
why did you have them in here? Well, I was showing them to someone and I forgot them there, and then
And then I set the fire. I mean, and then I
and then I smelled smoke and I ran. I mean, yeah, it's an hour drive home before I called the fire department, but I thought, somebody's barbecuing. Didn't think much of it.
yeah.
No, the whole goddamn place burned to the ground.
I noticed it smelled like kerosene.
Like, we don't have kerosene heaters in here. What the hell's going on?
Yeah. What was that?
Who knows?
Intruder.
Oh, but I'm not armed in here. Oh boy. I have to go to one room over to grab
You
my
got those
firearm.
swords. You got those swords on the back there.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
too bad they're plastic.
Oh no. It doesn't matter. It'll
I
work.
could be like that first video. I just fake it swinging around.
Yeah, you don't have to know what you're doing. Fake it till you make it.
Or fake it till you die. Yeah,
Fake it till
be
you
like an
break it.
Indiana Jones part where he just pulls out his gun and goes, poof.
Yeah, because he had diarrhea. I heard that's what really happened. Harrison Ford was like, I don't want to fight this guy. So he just said, can I just pull out my gun and shoot him? Because he had like stomach issues or something.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, yeah, go for it. So he did it. That's the take they went with. He's supposed to have this like whip fight with him or something.
I remember saying there was supposed to be, and he just kind of ad-libbed that part, and they're like, that's even better than the original.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, fuck off. Imagine doing that in real life. Like some dude breaks in your home, got a machete, and you're like, you let him get kind of close, and you're like, dude,
Whatever.
God dang it. It's just like several years back when that 13-year-old kid like was home by himself, and like I think there was 3 kids like did a home invasion, and he went to his closet and got the AR out and shot all 3, and one of the grandparents was like, that wasn't a fair fight. And it's like,
It's 3 against 1.
okay, and you're cool with your grandkid like walking in there and doing some shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should let kids just kill other kids.
Better than at school, right?
Yeah. No guns. Don't bring guns to a 3-on-1 fight. To just in your own house. Fucking shut up. I hate that shit.
Just get out a baseball bat, start swinging.
It's like this out. It's anything nowadays. I mean, it's been like that for a while. Michael Brown, Trayvon, whatever his name was.
Trayvon Martin.
Yeah. And then you got George Floyd, rest in peace, King. And then you got this Alex Preddy guy. They always fucking gotta make him out to be these like saints. And it's like, maybe they weren't. Maybe they're pieces of shit. They go
The
to
George Floyd one in particular, that one got so overblown, so bad. Now again, to me, you don't sit there with your knee in the neck of somebody for that long, because there's a good chance you probably are going to kill them, or you're going to suffocate them. So not the best way to do it. Okay. But they just ignored every other bit of information around it, except for a couple journalists who are like, hey, he was under the influence of this, and he also just did that. He did this too. Like, it wasn't some guy just out hanging around, and the cops like, get on the ground, and put a knee on his neck, you know. Now, and that, you know, the screwed up thing was like, so you had that. I believe it was the George Floyd. I don't remember if it was the Michael Brown thing or the George Floyd thing. But I remember like a week or 2 later, they were showing this video of this dude in New York. He was selling single cigarettes. And the cops just show up and just start pounding on him and knock him to the ground and all this. And I'm like, over selling singles? Like, that's what we're doing? And there's plenty of video of the whole thing. And I'm like, you're going to take him to the ground like that over selling single cigarettes? What, because the state's not getting their cut of the tax money? What the fuck's that about? Could have just arrested him, taken him to jail, but oh no, we had turned into a big spectacle. I'm like, that was stupid. I mean, after you have an incident about whatever, regardless if whatever narrative the media is pushing out there, whether that's right or wrong, if you don't want to be seen as like the idiot brigade, don't go knocking somebody around because they're selling single cigarettes. Like that's that's kind of minor stuff in the thing. Especially when you got all the Epstein people still walking around with no problems.
Oh, shit.
But anyway, but no, the whole Ferguson thing, Jesus Christ. I really liked how the governor of Missouri at that time just backed all the police up to the federal buildings and just left all the neighborhood stores, let them get looted and burned to the ground. It's like, don't touch the federal or state buildings, but just go ahead and destroy your own neighborhood. And it's like,
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Good job, dumbass. That was Jay Nixon.
You know that video I sent you? I think it was yesterday with the guy with the hot dogs. So that guy does stand up, and he's got another stand up. There's a video online. It's fucking great. Let me see if I can find it. He talks about Michael Brown.
Oh god damn.
I don't want to say too much because it's fucking hilarious. So okay. Well, I'll find it.
All right, while you're doing that, let me play this other clip that I found because it's not nice, but hey, whatever. I'm sure somebody out there will enjoy it. So let me play this here.
Alexa, play Taylor Swift.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Oh, that was so close.
What's the word again about it?
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
My principal says that we're not normal. That me and my friends are human beings.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
I'm sorry, what is your name as a group?
The Click.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
It's not a movie. It's football.
I don't like football.
Who do you want to watch?
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Bon appetit. Delicioso.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Motherfucker.
2 or 3 years to Dagestan, forget. Highly inappropriate, but freaking hilarious.
Kind of disturbing.
A little bit, wasn't it? Oh god, I love it. It's freaking hilarious.
Okay. There's a short video of this. It's just type in Sam Hyde, HYDE comedy.
All right, let me pull up my CNC. Uh-oh.
I like it.
Okay, so what am I looking for?
Okay, it's a short, a YouTube short, and the title is literally just, it says Sam Hyde comedy. It's from comedy. It's from Sack Life or Sack Live is the channel.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Hold on, let me pull up let me share the screen here. So that way I can find the correct video.
Yeah, it's that one.
You might be Mike Brown if, okay? So here we go. Number one, if you think it's a good idea to reach for a cop's gun for street cred, you might be Mike Brown. If you assault a convenience store owner and steal a box of cigars and people dismiss it as a cultural thing, you might be Mike Brown. If you're a 6'4", 300-pound, fully grown man and the mainstream media refers to you as a little boy, you might be Mike Brown.
You think it's a good idea? You might just have to quit comedy.
If people get really sad when they heard you died, and the way they mourn your passing is by destroying convenience stores, you might be Mike Brown. If you think the middle of the street is the proper place to walk, you might be Mike Brown.
And then they turned his mic off.
That dude, that takes some major cojones.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
I got a lot of stuff going on in my head that I'd love to say, but I don't think I'd get behind a microphone and just say it in front of a group of people. You just see people just standing up and
Oh yeah.
you suck at comedy. Dude, that is, oh wow. Holy shit. Whew. Damn. That's like they killed Tony with, I think it's Harlan Williams was talking to that. It's a black comedian gets on there all the time. And he's like, said something about George Floyd, and the black guy starts laughing. He's like, hey, don't say that. I got canceled for that. Well, I guess he made a George Floyd joke, and then he had to go run around and apologize for saying it. But Harlan
black
Williams,
guy?
yeah, Harlan Williams he's Harlan Williams, so he just says all kinds of weird
Yeah.
shit all the time.
Cancel me.
So what I love about Dave Chappelle, he does not care.
Nope.
Like, I'm too big, dude. Good luck. That's
Same-
like
same
trying
thing
to.
with, like South Park, the South Park guys. You're not gonna fuck with them.
It's like Joe Rogan. We need to cancel Joe Rogan. Good luck.
Yeah.
Did you see that clip where everybody's like, what? Like they did the, I don't know what award it was for best podcast. And
Yeah.
like,
Golden
and he's
Globe.
like, I ain't freaking applying for that.
Yeah.
I've been
He's like,
number
yeah.
one for years. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't need some stupid award.
Some idiot, probably
have to-
actor or actress won it. And they're like,
You have
cares?
to apply for it.
got to spend this like $500 too or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah, which Joe Rogan wipes with $500. So that's how much he gives a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if he has something doesn't agree with him, yeah, maybe 1,000. If it's one of those wipes where you just keep wiping and wiping, it's like your butthole's a marker.
Yeah, he's like, honey, I need more cash. What would you do if they found out that like cash was the ultimate toilet paper? They were just like, yeah, studies show that your butthole gets cleaner with that.
And you just and the funny thing is you get like a stack of bills that have just been used like at a big Coke party. So you keep wiping your ass, and then the Coke gets like absorbed up your asshole, and then you're like,
fentanyl in it.
you're just
Yeah.
like grinding your teeth, and you're like, dude, you all right? Like, man, I took a shit and I feel fucking great.
Yeah, I just kept wiping. Felt so good. My butthole's numb. A ton of energy though.
I remember seeing a comedian one time. He was like doing short jokes, and he's like, how do blind people know when they're done wiping their ass? And I'm like, dude, that is a really good question. Like, how do they know when they're done wiping their ass?
I don't know. I think you would have to like just
Do a test with your finger.
take a
like,
shower every
like-
time.
You're like, there's still poo there.
It's like,
Then wipe it on your leg and continue.
yeah. Don't
Yeah,
wash
that's
your
got to be
hands.
horrible. Yeah, that's got to be horrible, dude. Like, you can't You just like, or you just wipe so many times you just chap your asshole so bad you don't want to shit for like the next day and a half until it heals up. So as you go, like, like when you go to work, they have the worst toilet paper in the world. So it doesn't wipe anything, it just smears it. You're like, I'm going to use half a roll to wipe my ass. Like, why don't they just bring better toilet paper and it takes less wipes? But nope, I got to sit here and wipe with this John Wayne sandpaper.
Well, Pilgrim, get that ass nice and bloody. Go on now.
You gotta keep a wiping and a wiping and a wiping.
A whopping and a whooping. Blazing Saddles. We're gonna ride in there a whopping and a whooping.
Anybody around here got a goddamn dime? Put that fucking toll booth in the middle.
Oh, it reminded me of Django. I was just watching. Do we have to wear the goddamn bags? I can't see shit.
I can't. How's he say? I can't fucking see shit out of this thing.
That scene was so unnecessary, but it fucking made that movie.
I saw one of those videos one time where it's like roses are red and it said something is green and it cuts to that. It's like, I can't fucking see shit out of this thing. I'm like, that's fucking good. Some of those are really, really well done, and some of them are so fucking stupid it's not even funny. I want to show this video real quick. It's just segueing into something else here. This is insane. I've never seen a round for a rifle, if you want to call it that, this big. But check this shit out.
This is a 2,600 grain lead hollow point. This is the largest sporting rifle ever made. This thing makes a 50 BMG look like a 22 plinking rifle. That was a really good slap. It doesn't look like there's much left of those zombie torsos. Also not much left of my shoulder. We have a giant hole right here, and then we have pretty big hole out the back. We literally knocked this thing in half. Now it's time to hit what's left of those zombie torsos with the 2,600 grain 950 JDJ hollow point. This is a...
I want to see what that do to a deer. That'd be awesome.
You're just out there picking, like, I think I found some backstrap. There's like a hoof.
Yeah. Oh, you've already field dressed him and skinned him and caped him and mounted him
and turned him into pink mist.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you remember back in the day when they were talking about AR-15s and like, oh, if you shoot a deer with it, you can't even eat the meat afterwards because it just blows a deer in half. And I'm like, what's a 223 round, like 52 grains, something like that, 55
maybe
grain,
something.
I'm like,
hey, it's tiny. It's 22. It's a 22, bigger bullet, more powder, and they suck. I know people that hunt with 223, but I wouldn't.
You got almost a neck shoot.
Yeah, you got to have a perfect shot.
Yeah, dude. There's
Speaking
a
of
guy.
neck shot, that guy that was on that video, Kentucky Ballistics or whatever his name is?
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen the video of his 50 cal blowing up and he almost died?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it cut his jugular. And he stuck his thumb in the jugular.
Oh.
And while his dad drove him to the hospital. Yeah, almost died. He wears like a shirt that says just stick a thumb in it.
His 50 blew up?
Yeah. He was shooting like these, they're called slap rounds. And I guess they don't make them anymore. And so the ones that they did make, like, they didn't have the best like quality, like for like quality checks. So like this one was like way over pressurized, and it blew his fucking
Jesus
blew it up.
Christ.
It was a single shot where you take a breech plug out of the end and then just stick it in there and then like screw the breech plug. Yeah, it's rough.
I mean, the one that's way scarier than the one where the guy just shoots at a steel plate and the round ricochets back and hits his earmuff and spins it on
Mhm.
his head, and he's like, "All right, I think that's enough for the day."
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if that happened to you, would you ever fire that rifle again? It'd be a long time.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "All right, now let's put that plate at like 1,000 yards and shoot at it."
Yeah.
Because I think they shot at what, 250 yards?
I don't know, but they had it. You're supposed to either angle them down or let them like swing. So it like, I don't know what they were shooting. Just a
It shot a steel plate, but I don't remember the yardage, and it just fucking
Yeah.
you hear that whistle, see
Mhm.
that little puff of dirt, and then thunk. Talk about checking your underwear.
Yeah.
Sorry, boys. Gotta go home and change undies. I shit myself. That's the thing too, dude. Like once ammo gets so old, I'm like, I don't know if I want to shoot this shit or. And it's not too much affected a gun blowing up, but just fucking up the inside of the gun.
Yeah.
You know, like putting extra shit in the barrel that you got to try to clean out, or messing up the receiver or something. I don't know. I just worry about. That's like a lot. I know a lot of people like using steel ammo instead of brass, but I've heard so like you know how you get on the internet and you read so much different shit. But I was reading things like you wanted to buy a certain brand because a lot of them put whatever they're coating the steel with almost builds up on the inside of your rifling of your barrel. And there's like one brand that uses a different coating and they don't use that. So it won't build up inside the rifle as bad. But I know people, because it's so cheap, that would just buy a shitload of it. And I'm like, I don't fucking trust that crap, man.
Yeah.
To like, just between the mag and the lower and getting it into the upper and just like start gumming up the receiver and then the residue coming out. I guess, I don't know. They were saying it's not good on most of that steel ammo is not good to keep shooting. I don't know. It might be fine. I know it's a hell of a lot cheaper than brass, but I ain't got all the money in the world just go around replacing gun barrels either.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard like steel rifle casing. It's since it's got that neck down, it's like that's a weak spot, and brass can kind of absorb that pressure more, and steel is harder, so it doesn't expand. It'll just blow, and
jam up or whatever.
But like pistol, I've shot the shit out of steel case ammo.
Yeah.
My 45.
No problems?
No problems.
Huh. I mean, if I was going to buy, especially buying 45 ACP, shit gets expensive quick.
Yeah.
You might save yourself some decent money with steel case instead of brass. But I was always just scared of it. I mean, it's hard to tear up a 1911. They're built like fucking tanks.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't have all the money in the world to go out and just buy new fucking parts all the time because it's like a family member of mine had a, what do they call it? Bump fire. But the thing is, he had it on like an AK-74, but the bottom end, the top end is semi-auto. So it's like it was a great novelty, but you're just going to end up messing up the receiver or the barrel because you're going to get it too hot from sitting there. Because I mean, it was pretty much just like a full auto. I pushed forward on that forward grip, and it just ripped 30 rounds like that. It was fun. It was amazing. But that barrel was so hot you couldn't even hardly put your hand near it. And I'm like, this can't be good on the gun at all. If it's not made for full auto, it's going to tear shit out of it.
I don't know. It's an interesting question. I don't know if that would fuck it up or not.
There was a guy on YouTube. I haven't looked for his channel in a long time, but he would take and put like he would slap 100-round drums into like different models of different brands of AR. He would convert them over to like he'd do something to make them full auto, and he would just run them until they failed. And like the heat shield would literally have a flame coming off of it. The plastic would be melting. And he would just see how many rounds it would take before he got total failure and wouldn't fire anymore. And I don't remember if it was Smith & Wesson. There was a Smith & Wesson AR he tested. That thing ran a long time before it finally failed. But some of the other brands, few hundred rounds in, it's fucking toast. But yeah, it was getting so hot that, yeah, he had like the heat shield was just sitting there dripping off. Anything that was plastic or anything that wasn't metal was just fucking off. And I'm like, I just don't have the guts to sit there and push a firearm to that limit, knowing that it could cause a catastrophic failure.
Right.
Blow up on you. I'm like, I mean, dude almost literally has a bomb suit on. Like he's got a heavy suit on. He's got gloves that are probably that thick, big old face shield thing on. So he prepares himself pretty well, but I ain't doing it. Not my thing. I was sitting at lunch break today with one of my coworkers, and he was showing me this guy that is really good with a bow. I think his bow, the latest bow he bought, has like 90-pound pull on it. Like, Jesus Christ. It was showing him is in Africa. He shot a baboon in the chest, 103 yards. And it hits that baboon front on, and he just like, he gets up and he's like, and he makes this noise and then goes, and just drops him dead. And there's guys like 103 yards. And then he shot a coyote straight on. Like, God, what was it, 108 yards with a freaking compound bow? And I'm like, I told the guy that was showing me the videos, I go, to each their own. I don't see the use in going out and shooting something that you're not going to eat the meat off of. That's my personal thing. Like, if I'm going to shoot something, unless it's in self-defense, of course, if I'm going out shooting animals, like coyotes, I have no problem killing because especially if you got cattle and shit around. But I don't generally go out and shoot something just to let it lay or be like, I shot this rare animal. Like, okay, but can you eat it? Like, that's how I am. I don't know. Teach their own.
The Africa stuff, like the exotic animals and shit. Yeah, I don't get that either. I don't care if people do it, but I wouldn't want to.
No.
It just doesn't seem fun. Drive out to them with a guide, it's like, what's the fun in that?
Animals like, oh.
Go on. What'd you say?
That sounded like a sound. That sounded like a sound effect, like something like you'd find on a soundboard in the phone. It sounded like some alien voice said some cryptic shit to a human. Because all I heard was blah, blah, blah. That's all I heard, dude. Blah, blah. It's like some fucking laser being fired. God damn. You need to go get that checked out, dude. Your farts sound wet all the time. Like you're like, gotta cut the show short. I gotta go wipe. Like what we were talking about last
with
week.
$100 bills.
You got it's just caked up in between your cheeks.
Yeah. It's all itchy.
Fucking all day. You're like,
oh, I gotta go take a shower.
If I ever see you in the bathroom or work and you're like wetting paper towels down before you go in the stall, like, uh-oh. Someone's got a problem.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I kind of forgot. Pink socking came up in a conversation at work the other day.
Uh-oh.
One of the guys, his wife is a nurse. I guess she's got some stories about, people coming in there and putting stuff in their butt. So they were like, oh, and then one of the guys was like, oh, what if they pull it out and it prolapse? And I was like, oh, yeah, the pink sock. And none of them had heard of that. And they were like, That's the worst name for a prolapse asshole ever.
I was trying to think of the technical term earlier when we were talking about the dog stuck on
Yeah.
your I was trying to think of the technical term for it. Oh, God dang it. That's funny. What is going on now?
Teaching is my passion. I like to teach people things.
You're doing med school.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the hell is this? My son must be putting out weird shit now. He's named things in the home. Like he got my wife, him and my daughter got my wife a one of those little robot vacuum cleaners. Just and he named it like Dickweed. So if you look stuff up, and one of them, and one of the we got one. I don't remember what brand. Of those like goddamn doorbell cameras or whatever, because we had shit get stolen from our house before, so we bought one to put on the side of the house and one facing the front. And he called one of them Pea Sting, and I don't remember the other one, but he just names them the weirdest fucking thing. So the first time he's like, "Here, I'll log you in on this thing so you can look at it." And you look at the camera names, you're like, so he does all that. And then he buys one of these things and puts in the bathroom, and it's like you put your toothbrush in there, you like put it up through the bottom so it holds like toothbrush and toothpaste and all this shit. And it just says, it's called an IHAV. It's like IHAV or something like that. So I took a piece of tape and I put a fachina. So I spelled it FACHINA, and I wrapped it around the side. And I didn't think I didn't think nothing about it. And it sat there for like a couple months, and I was like, dude hasn't said shit. Like normally he's like, that was pretty good. So he was in the kitchen, and I go, nothing about this? And he's like, well, I didn't know what fachina was. And I go, no, it's fachina, you fucking And he's like, I saw it. And he's like, I don't know what the hell Dad's trying to say, but it doesn't make sense anymore. But I tried to like make it more vague. So I was like, you fucking weird bastard. Let's see. But yeah, shit's funny. Oh, God dang. Anything else before we shut this bitch down?
Well, yeah, there is one thing I guess I should just go ahead and address and get it over with.
Yes, I can't wait to hear.
The big elephant in the room. As many of you know, probably my name was in some emails to and from Jeffrey Epstein. Yes, I went to the island, and no, it wasn't for the jet skis.
Go on. Anything else you want to add besides you're in the Epstein files?
I'm not suicidal.
I've removed all ropes and handguns from my house.
Yes.
All medication, not even Tylenol is in the cabinets anymore. I've eliminated everything.
Nope, I ain't got anything else.
I don't know how I didn't see that coming with the fucking title underneath your name.
Yeah, that's how everybody knows me.
God damn, dude. Nothing would be more fun at work than to walk in there one day while you're like surrounded by people and go, "Hey, it's Eric from the Epstein files," and watch people like,
yeah, that's me.
You caught me. That's cool because I'm with everybody else and I'm not going to prison.
Yeah.
Just to add on to that, not really. When I was just out of high school, I worked at a local printing place here in town. And there was one guy, he could be really arrogant. He thought he was like God's gift to women or something. And most girls are just like, yeah, he's kind of cool, but whatever. And so one of my other fellow coworkers who was a big jokester goes, "Hey, man, I just got that dude really good. It's like, oh yeah, what the fuck you do? He goes, oh, there was like 2 gals over there. There was like 2 or 3 gals over there talking to said arrogant prick. And he goes, I just walked over to him and I go, man, I went home and jerked off last night. You're right, dude. It does feel really good. And those fucking girls just fucking. And the guy's like, the fuck you do that for? He's like, I don't know. Thought it was cool and turned around, walked away. I'm like, that is the best. Thank you for doing that to that piece of shit dude who's such an asshole that you just walked over there and ruined his whole goddamn day. He thought, I guess maybe he thought he was going to be that guy and get some poon or something. And he just walked over there and just fucking ruined it all. And I'm like, congratulations, sir. You have done the world a great service.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, pink sock, everybody.
Epstein, pink sock. I didn't do it.